Warming weather means ski season is drawing to a close. Big Bear Mountain, Big Bear Resort and Mountain High announced they're closing for the season Sunday. Ugh.
Wow.
Snow Valley plans to stay open until April 18th. Mammoth Mountain is expected to stay open until at least Memorial Day. After that, officials will see what the conditions are like and make a decision on when they might have to call it a season.
Wow, that sucks. I was just about to head out there. So I was going to choose this weekend to go skiing. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm such a little
I was like, really? I want to go.
Weren't you talking about skiing though earlier last week? I thought you had mentioned wanting to go or
skiing and horseback riding. That's two things I really want to do. I've never done. I'm just so scared of hurting myself. Anything that will damage my powerlifting, I just want to stay away from.
So scared of hurting myself, says the guy who hurls hundreds of pounds over his body.
And seems to be hurting himself constantly doing things not even related to.
Wait, is skiing not a sport?
Skiing is a sport.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to mess with do anything that will damage my sport. Yes, which is powerlifting. But I really want to go, guys. I think it's so much fun. I've never done it. All I know is pizza, French fries. But I think that's golden knowledge, and I think that'll take you very, very far on the slopes.
I agree.
So
we should hit the bunny slopes.
I'm down, Sam.
Have you ever been skiing or snowboarding?
I have, and I thought I was pretty good. I just haven't been in so long. I'm sure I'm going to be with Robert on the bunny slope.
Was it like once or twice or?
Like I've snowboarded a couple times. And I've skied a few times. More than 10 years ago. So I really don't think I would, maybe, I don't know, is it like getting on a bike? I don't know, but it's an expensive hobby. So I didn't own anything. I didn't own I had to go out and buy snow clothes being from the desert. So it's expensive. It's an expensive hobby when you don't live near it or use it enough. And I think that has deterred me for a really long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What about,
I've never been. I've never done it.
See, there's
something about
and
it.
we've lived in California our whole lives. And how is that a thing?
I've been to snow and I've done when I was younger, would do tobogganing and stuff, but never skied and snowboarded. And my friends have, but to your point, I remember there was some pre-pandemic. There was some conversation about maybe going up and doing it, and I looked at the rental prices and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. I remember being in college and they said, that the rentals for the equipment, not even the pass to get up on the mountain was I remember it being $200, and that for me was outrageous. I don't know if that's the going rate. I don't know if that was expensive or if that was a good deal. I just know at the time I was like, I didn't know this was going to be this expensive.
It's funny when we used to do. I'm sure we still do, but we would do Anchor Challenge and thing on the morning shows, and sometimes the prizes were lift tickets or ski passes, and be like, what? Who would want this? What must those cost? $5 a piece? And then I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I guess that is a really good price.
You're calling.
I would want that, yeah.
Hi, I'd like to play the Anchor Challenge.
Spoofing my number and hiding my number.
I pick Frank Buckley. Yeah. He does a really good podcast with I like his co-host, Bobby Gonzalez. I can just see you getting in on that. But I think now we have a 5 Live outing, you guys. It's clear. Maybe we're going to have to wait till next season, but we got to go.
We've got a long list. We're going to get
see
Robert
him in a snowsuit.
We're going to get Robert on the slopes and on a horse. Maybe both at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
A horse in the snow. What a picture that would be.
A horse with skis.
And you have to be dressed like Jon Snow with a sword. I don't know. That just gave me a really great image of Robert.
I'm game, guys. Let's do it. You guys weren't down for Vegas, so hopefully you'll be down for that.
I'm down for Vegas.